What's up, motherfuckers? Mark from DSGini. We're back on the no bullshit dropshipping channel. Ryan A and
Becky.
Becky the Boss Girl. Links
Stop
to
saying
everyone.
Becky the Boss Girl because people think my channel is called Becky the Boss Girl.
Ah, sorry.
My
Becky.
channel is broke to Boss Girl.
But Becky is a boss girl. But Becky. Link in the description. Do people really think that's the name of the channel? You don't like Becky the Boss Girl?
It's just not that though.
Yeah.
It's broke to
Boss Girl.
Yeah.
But you weren't broke.
I know.
Well, I guess, yeah.
I relatively broke. Broke for London.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Alright, so I want to talk about this girl. Who was it? Is it that Sai or Amanda Kaufman? Brought to my attention. So there's some people drop shipping on eBay.com that this is so retarded. So these motherfuckers basically price their items at like break even and then charge 20% sales tax in every state.
Okay. I don't know how that will work.
Okay, so how it works, okay, so each state in the US has a different percentage sales tax. Some have 0 all the way up to maybe close to 10%, right? Sales tax. And so in eBay, you could go through state by state and put what the sales tax is for each state. So when someone buys from you from Texas, they get charged that. You know, when they buy from New York, they'll get, right? Yeah. And for a long time, eBay never like cracked down on people charging sales tax, right? And like they will send you an email and like you have 7 days to stop charging sales tax or prove that you're allowed to charge sales tax. Yeah. Okay. So what some fuckers have decided to take advantage of is they will just charge 20% sales tax. And okay, so when you purchase when you put the item in cart, when it shows up on the eBay search, it just shows the price, right? Oh, I see. Yeah. So you're competing at price. It's only until you check out. Yes, cat-like reflexes. I have a video that someone said I have cat-like reflexes. But then I have a video that fell and spilled all over me. But so when they do that, they will rank in eBay search. Yeah. But then until someone checks out, then they'll be charged 20. Is someone here? Hay alguien aquí? Porque estamos esperando una muchacha. Yeah. So when they check out, the 20% will then get charged. Yeah. And like Amanda and I don't know, maybe it's Amanda, maybe it's Sai, I don't know who it is. But someone in the DSGini group posted a screenshot of like a ton of listings from this guy, and this motherfucker, this motherfucker is charging 20% sales tax in every state. So she was like, should she report him or not? So I was like, it'll be interesting to do a video about it. But what are your thoughts on that?
It's completely different for the UK.
What would you do in that situation?
Like in the UK, there's no like.
Yeah, so
there is sales tax, but it's not like you can add it on afterwards.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. Well, yeah, because your VAT isn't even charged after that. You have to put
included. So if I sell something for £100 and then I become VAT registered and I'm now charging sales tax, and I sell the same thing for £100.
You have to raise the 120 or whatever it is.
But if I don't raise it to 120, the government is just going to they're going to assume that part of that was the tax, and they're going to take it. Well, they're going to ask for it. You have to pay it.
But VAT is 20%
20%.
And it's 15% home, no? I'm sure that. Anyway, sorry. So when I see these type of things, like I see people, this comes back like when I first started dropshipping. I saw people like doing insane delivery times or like this shit they cannot deliver on, right? And like when I charge my little sales tax in 27 states and it is what that state wants, people still fucking complain. Not a lot, but maybe 1 in 50. So I could only imagine how many people are going to be like, what the fuck is this 20%? So I would be, you know what I need to do? I'm going to find that guy and then see how much he's actually selling to see if it makes any sense. Because I can't see people buying from him at a high rate, and I can't see him lasting long enough. Like I guess one of those girls were just like annoyed because they can't compete with his pricing, right? Yeah. But I don't really waste my time worrying about people like that because they're just not gonna last. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to make money drop shipping for 2 months are trying to make money drop shipping maybe 5 to 10 years. And those motherfuckers just not gonna last more than maybe 6 months. So that I've seen people try that shit and then disappear, or try that shit and then they have to stop doing it. You know what I mean?
Because isn't it like, do the state not then say, hey, where's our sales?
Well, that's the thing. eBay and PayPal aren't good at reporting sales tax because it's too different. They have to report to specific states.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. I'm surprised people get away with it for more than a month. I would suspect that they don't get that many sales. And a lot of, like, for instance, when someone complains, I usually just refund the sales tax and be like, here, take the sales tax back. Although I'm allowed to charge a proper sales tax.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really be too freaked out and like I remember she was saying, should we report him to eBay? You can, I guess, but I just don't have the time to fucking report him. And don't hate the player, hate the game. I personally wouldn't waste my time fucking reporting some dumbass to eBay. It's just like, make your money for 2 months and go and buy a new eBay account. Or buy some food for your kids or some shit. And like, more power to you for making money. But yeah, so I don't waste my time worrying about other people and the bullshit. Even though they're competing. Like, I understand I have a position that will last longer term, so I don't really, even if he takes like $5,000 from me for 2 months. And it's not even that much, because I can't see, if you, like, there's no state that 20% is charged.
At all? Like,
no! 20% is insane. Like, the most I can think of is 10 or 11. Like, 20% is so bizarre. Yeah. Like, a lot of states are no sales tax.
So is it that, you know, your final value fees, that's not a percentage of the sales tax?
No.
Okay. See, that's another thing for the UK, it would be.
Yeah. So yeah, so I figured I'll just make that video, like, just say what I had to say about it, because I don't really let too many people, unless, this is the thing, it's a competition, right? We all have certain tools or weapons, as I like to put it, in this battle of any sort of business, right? And you could steal and cheat, which would not last long term. So when I see somebody doing that, I'm not even competing with that person, because they're just not doing something that's sustainable. If I see someone doing something like getting a tax, like I remember all those guys that didn't used to charge sales tax and then compete. It took me like 6 months to figure out, wait, these motherfuckers had a tax exempt account. Right. And then I would compete, and I'll use the same tools and more to win at this competition. But if like...
Oh shit. I thought it was open. Sorry, Sky.
Sky's like, fuck. No, Becky just threw the ball far from my dog. But yeah, so I will just try to use the tools that I have as best as possible to win at this competition and not worry. Sky!
Jaws there.
And not worry too much about people that are cheating and not playing by the game. So yeah. Hopefully you'll learn something from that. But yeah, don't fucking worry about these cunts. Subscribe, bitches. And like, Happy New Year. And look in the description for the free shit. We have free training and free group on Facebook. And yeah, later.